Hello everyone! In this lesson you will learn be used to. Let's first read the text here together. Those who come to Istanbul for the first time may fear the crowd and rush in the city, as they are not used to them. The first day I came to Istanbul, the biggest city of Turkey, I rented a car, which then I realized was the biggest mistake. I wasn't used to driving that fast. On the second day, I stopped driving and bought a smart ticket. Let's see the structures used here. The first one, they are not used to them. The second one, I wasn't used to driving. Who are they? They are those who come to Istanbul for the first time. What do? They may fear the crowd and rush in the city because they are not familiar with the situation. Okay? Or the second example, I realized it was the biggest mistake. I wasn't used to driving that fast. It was something new to me. Okay? I wasn't familiar with driving before I came to Istanbul, so that was something very new to me, and I think it was the biggest mistake. So, focusing on the first sentence here. People who come to Istanbul for the first time are not used to the crowd. What does that mean, are not used to? That means they are not familiar with the crowd, okay? Or another example here. When I came to Istanbul, I wasn't used to driving in a megacity. Means driving in a megacity was something new to me, okay? It was something new to me. And one more thing here is, look at the words here. The crowd, driving, the crowd. What form is it? It is a noun. So be used to can be followed by a noun, okay? Or look at here, driving. So be used to can also be followed by a verb ing, let's say. And in summary, we can say be used to is followed by verb ing. We were not used to walking so much and our legs hurt after a long hike. We say walking, okay? We don't say we were not used to walk. We should say walking. It is also followed by a noun phrase, or an adjective phrase. Let's see the example. She will be used to the city and won't get lost anymore. She will be familiar with the city, okay? So the city is a noun. One more. The meaning. It means to be familiar with something or to be accustomed to something. Okay, let's see the example. I'm a teacher and I speak in public every day. As a result, I'm used to speaking in public. I am familiar with it. I am accustomed to it. I have been used to doing this for more than 15 years. So it is not something new to me, okay? For more than 15 years, I have been doing this. I have been a teacher, okay? So I am familiar with speaking in public. I am accustomed to speaking in public. I am used to speaking in public. And the last one. As you know, it is applicable in different verb tenses. Let's see how. We can use present simple with be used to. Be changed into am, is, or are, as in the example here. I'm used to. Or we can say was or were. Be changed into was or were, depending on the subject. We were not used to, we said here. Or we can say have or has been used to. Okay, present perfect simple. And in future simple, we can also use be used to. And plus one more thing, if you want to make it negative, you see, we add not. We were not used to. We would say we will not be used to. I am not used to. Or I haven't been used to, I'd say. In this exercise, we'll use be used to in the correct form, and you can stop the video if you want to test yourself. Let's see the first one. Nicholas doesn't mind living alone now. He has lived alone for more than 15 years. So what can we say here? Nicholas alone will use live with be used to. Which tense can I use with be used to? He has lived alone and now he doesn't mind living alone now. So we can say Nicholas is used to living alone. Let's see the next one. An exchange student from Lithuania, where summers are mild, came to Turkey last summer. She fell ill because the hot weather here. Okay, there is no verb here in parentheses because it is followed by, the adjective phrase. So, what can we say here? An exchange student coming from Lithuania, and there summers are mild, opposite to Turkey, where summers are hot. So, we can say she fell ill in the past because she wasn't used to the hot weather here. Moving on with the next one. I'm not accustomed to working in a shared office. In my own office. And my verb is work. Okay. I'm not accustomed to working in a shared office. It is a place where a lot of people work at the same time together. I am accustomed to working in my own office, alone. So, my answer is I am used to working in my own office. Let's see the next one. Some people cannot break the habit of using filters, They filters before they upload a photo on social media. The verb is use. Okay. They cannot break this habit. They are very accustomed to using filters. So we can say they are used to using filters. And the last one. I'm new in this neighborhood and I'm not familiar with the place. I think one day living in this neighborhood will no longer be new or strange. In this neighborhood, and my verb is live. What can be the verb tense of the blank here, do you think? I'm talking about the present time here. I'm new in this neighborhood now. But here, I'm talking about future. One day in the future, it will be this situation. Living in this neighborhood will no longer be new or strange. So, I should use the future time here, and I should also use the verb live. And the answer should be I will be used to living in this neighborhood. So, in summary, what does be used to mean? Let's recap. Doesn't mind living. It means is used to living. I don't mind doing it means I am used to doing it. Or if there's a change here, as in the example, if something is new for you, you can say, I wasn't used to it, she wasn't used to it, or they weren't used to it. Or we can use be accustomed to replace be used to, okay? They can replace each other, for example, in a rewrite or in a paraphrase, in a restatement question, okay? Or I can say I cannot break the habit of doing something. I can't live without it. I'm really used to doing it, I can say. Or I'm familiar with something. Can replace be used to something. Before we end the lesson, there is a note for you here. Let's compare these three sentences. My brother used to cry a lot when he was a baby. This application is used to record voice. I am used to running. These are not the same. Please note this, okay? The first one refers to a past habit. My brother used to cry in the past when he was a baby. Okay? He no longer cries, that means. When he was a baby, he cried. He used to cry. Or the second one gives us a purpose in passive. This is passive structure. This application is used to record voice, and to gives us purpose here. And the last one is the used to that you learned in this lesson. That means to be familiar with something. Now check what you have learned so far because it's the end of the lesson.